Everyone, welcome to K News 24/7. My name is Cameron. I have my co-host Ubongosi. We are discussing everything that have been happening and what is currently happening at Naturena. Right out here? I am sweet. I've heard some good news from our interim coach Kevin Johnson. It's a statement from Kosingiphile Ngcobo regarding his performance. Kosingiphile Ngcobo improved, not that much, but there's improvement ever since he returned from that long injury. We can see he managed to score a beautiful goal, so he have confidence nowadays, even though he's lazy somewhere somehow, but there's a room for improvement for that. He's talking about the coach, Kevin Johnson. With all the improvement comes from the coach's motivation. Kevin Johnson, ever since Johnson arrived at Naturena, the atmosphere is good, players are happy, psychologically they are stable. What can you say about this coach? Is this the future of KAIZER Chiefs, or is this the uprising of KAIZER Chiefs by Kevin Johnson?
Sanbona so yeah, Cameron Fit, I can tell you so far the coach's work is impressive, because after what we have been through as the Chiefs at the start of the season, but now it seems like things are starting to come into the right path, because when we are trying to analyze what is happening exactly at KAIZER Chiefs, you can see the coach now is implementing some positivity within the team. So it tells you the coach is positive about what he's doing, because in terms of experience that he has gathered along the years, you can see it is massive for the club, because we can see experience is vital. The way ayenza ngakhona izinto is different from how we see from Munteki, because manje you can see he allows our players to express themselves and play according to their best potential and ability. But what is lacking manje ukuthi bakwazi ukuba compose in terms of mabafika to the goal post, the way they align themselves mele ibe indlela esingabona ukuthi azini in this man khona la siya khona as a club. But in terms of your overall mfethu, he's a good coach. I think he can take us far. Into balekile manje is to believe in him and believe in his tactics and how he wants to structure the team, because it will take some time, but already sekanayo i-preseason. So into balekile manje is to figure out ukuthi lama combinations lawa beshoda ngawo ukuthi wahlanganisa kanjani, because since ashilo ukuthi is not in any plans of signing any new players. He's just willing to work with the group of players that he has. So with the group of players that he has, I think there's something positive in Abakhona, because last season we were promised to coach Mlifenseke is cooking, Atazwani was building. So I don't know what but let's hope Kuti is returning the glory days at Naturena.
Yeah, so far looking at his previous performances ever since he have arrived, things are different. You have enough players, we have enough depth, no more injuries. If there are players who are injured, I can count less than 3 players who are in injuries. So I can say Kevin Johnson is lucky to have the squad that he have currently. That's why he is suggesting no, there's no need to sign any players. He will build with the ones that he have, because he can see there's something out of it. You understand? So Johnson, he's a leader, man, which is something that you cannot buy, which is something that keep a brown envelope for you. It's born, man. Leaders are born, not made. So looking at Kevin Johnson, it looks ngati leadership style yake it is working for the players. Everybody is happy. If you can look at the performance of my player, they are no longer lazy now. They can run now the whole 90 minutes. You can see okay, noma banga fight that much, balinda ukuthi bakoreqala khane bazokhombisa ihanga, but it's not like before compared to Umulefenseki. You understand? So leadership ka Kevin Johnson, it is much better, and our players are improving each and every time. So
yeah, mfethu, it is true, because and also his experience, mfethu, it is a key factor in all of this, because you know what, having a coach that is able to get the uttermost best out of the players it shows ukuthi as in he's been long here in the industry, so he knows the do's and the when's and what's not about a team. So if ever as a player you are being coached by Kelvin Johnson, it shows ukuthi mele u improve in some certain areas, because not all coaches are able to improve players, but others are able ukuthi as in with their tactics and fit with their knowledge, they know ukuthi as in if ever there's a player that I know that he has such a weakness, in order for him to turn that weakness into a strength, it's going to take something, some extra work. So we can tell ukuthi abachita mentally they are trying to be positive by all means in order to reap fruitful results, because my saqala season mfethu we are not even mhlambe we are not hopeful ukuthi we can finish on the number 3rd or number 2nd position, but here we are willing to go in that part, because we know ukuthi as in it will guarantee us a spot in the CAF Champions League. It may be Champions League or Confederation, but by doing that mfethu it shows ukuthi as in we have the hunger now, because the pressing that we are putting mfethu is different from how we started the league, because the body language also is different, because now we can tell good some players are willing to go an extra mile in order to fight for the badge. But when the season started it was difficult. But what I like about Johnson is that thing it doesn't only play a role of being a coach, but there's also a father figure. You can tell with no, there are moments la serious corner with the players, and there are moments la corner are professional, because what is important with professionalism first and then logo kunyekzolandela. So you can see with our players will improve when time goes by, but what is important for now is to be lenient with the coach and try by all means to be supportive of the team, because that's what is important. Because in terms of his support system in fact, it is difficult to carry it if ever the team is not doing well, it doesn't compete for trophies. You can tell by what is happening at AFCON right now, because we are not supporting Umakhopo, but he's one of our own. If ever we are not supporting Umakhopo, where will the support come from? Because we are all he has in fact South Africa, so we must back the boys. It doesn't matter who is representing the country, as long as it is South Africa, sonke is country one. Same thing at KAIZER Chiefs in fact. If ever a player is signed to KAIZER Chiefs, it means we must support the player, because you don't know what the plans of the coach are for now, since Ashul is not willing to sign any players. But what I know, if ever we give him time and see what is actually trying to do, maybe there's something positive that is going to come at the end of the season.
Yeah, let's hope. What I can say is to give the coach an opportunity, because he has a plan. He know his players. Now he have a pre-season, which is an advantage for him. We don't have players who are in injuries. About Doli, they are back, all of them, Abu Matlo, and we don't have players who are playing AFCON except Udovet Milson, who is coming back. I don't know when will he return back to Ilantolena in Naturen, but I can say Johnson have everything, have whatever it takes to put us on the 2nd or on the 3rd of the log table, because we need to play continental football next season just to boost our experience, to boost our tactics and awareness and everything. We need challenge, because it DStv Premiership, it is challenging but not good enough in such a way where we can grow. So in order for us to grow, we need to go out there and face difficult opponents, so that we can grow mentally, psychologically, in all aspects. But with the coach, I trust in him.
Yeah, because we know with him fit in the midst of a challenge in fit lies an opportunity. So whatever we are going to face, it will build us for tomorrow, because you know with in life in fit experience is diff. Others come as a lesson, others they just here to break you. But in order for you to bounce back in fit, you can fall 7 times in fit, but standing up 8 in fit is what is important. So what is important for KAIZER Chiefs is that fighting spirit, that positiveness, and also that mentality with us in we are playing for KAIZER Chiefs. If ever we know which things won't always go our way, but what is important is to always believe, which as in success takes time, but in order to reach success in fact you have to sweat. So what is important, we can see man the team is trying by all means by pambil, but in the say short amount is that little extra push, which as in now the coach has implemented our tactics. Let's see with our players what they do with what have been given and what have been instructed for them to do.
Guys, this is it. We've said enough. Thank you so much for watching. You can let us know, give us your thoughts about Kelvin Johnson. What are you saying about this coach? Is he going to survive at Naturena? your comment must be below.